Next up, we've got BLoser versus Searching for Opponent, playing on Quarry. BLoser is GDI, Searching as Nod. BLoser spawning in the top left. We got Searching spawning on the bottom right. Should be an interesting matchup. GDI versus Nod and Quarry is always an interesting one. Traditionally, GDI player would be preferred to spawn on the bottom right, so I'd say Searching straight out the gate here has a slight advantage over BLoser, but we'll see how this goes. Both players going with the forward base crawl. Seeing a bunch of minigunners coming out for Searching. Meanwhile, BLoser's getting the Grens out. Gren's going to be a little bit faster than the minigunners. We're seeing the backward silo here from Searching as part of his crawl. Get better ref placements. Meanwhile, looks like BLoser's just going to throw down one ref here, one ref here. And then goes the first ref. So without getting the silo, it's a little bit quicker. So he's got a little bit of a structure lead. In terms of vision, both players are around even. I'd say Searching currently has a, well, I guess because BLoser has this guy, he's got better vision. He's got 3 refs down here now versus 2 refs here. Looks like Searching is going for 2 ref strip, maybe? It's a very weird decision to make on a map like Quarry. Quarry's always better for 3 ref. Yeah, there's the 3rd ref. He's just delayed. He's quite far behind. I mean, not putting the silo down here definitely has helped BLoser in terms of his build speed. And we're seeing after the 3rd ref an Apache coming out. Curious to see if he gets his money worth with this. Should do, as you can see the Grens over here. Meanwhile, BLoser's now on 3 ref, going for his 4th. Looks like Searching is getting his airstrip now. A couple of Grens coming in here. Nice, nice. BLoser up to his 4th ref. Meanwhile, Searching still waiting to see his strip come down. Curious, he's probably gonna. Is he gonna put it here? He's gonna block this choke if he does. BLoser starting to crawl over towards the left-hand side, and Searching is. His build speed's quite far behind. I mean, between the time of the silo plus getting the helipad, and he's opted to put the strip in this position. So it looks like he's gonna crawl up towards the middle and then go towards the right. Very unusual. Most players would tend to get like this strip here as part of their crawl. Searching getting a 4th ref down here is going for a kind of all-in-y type build. It's very awkward. 6th ref. He's gone for 4 ref here, and now he's crawling down towards the bottom. It seems like he was kind of indecisive about what his build order was going to be this matchup. So I've definitely seen him pull off much better build orders. This is kind of a bit of a mess. He's caught between going up or going down. He wasn't sure what to do with the strip. I think he wanted to use it as part of the crawl here, but he just couldn't make it work because it would be wedged in. Whew. Meanwhile, BLoser is killing it. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's up to 6 ref. He's not really being under any pressure from Searching here, which is one thing to note. Non-opponent should be putting on a lot of buggy pressure. Just kind of sitting back here waiting for the opponent to get a War Factory and tanks up. Not really a smart choice. Here comes the War Factory down from BLoser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 ref. Will we see a second strip coming from Searching? No, he's getting a power plant. Again, it feels like there's a bit of a little delay there between his last structure and getting the power plant. Meanwhile, BLoser is sitting happy now. He's just chilling back, getting his medium tanks under no pressure whatsoever. The Apache here from Searching is going to grind up some of the infantry. And we're seeing another ref down here, so that brings him up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ref versus 6 ref. Arguably, BLoser's in a better position. He can keep pushing and take control of the bottom left here if he wants, or he can switch tack and go to the top. And we're seeing a second War Factory coming down now for BLoser. He's still in the tanks out. Searching, of course, only seeing the medium tanks at this point. He's going to get the ref with the harvester in it. Nice, very nice. Bunch of medium tanks sitting back here, so BLoser can now just take all this and roll them more or less. Like, these buggies can do very little against medium tanks. Looks like Searching's trying to come on here for a snipe, but he's being totally denied. Might be able to block a harv with the one buggy that got through, but BLoser's got enough here to just roll them at this point. We're seeing the second strip coming down for Searching. I think his build speed was just way behind. He seems to have stopped building structures at some point. He also got a bit caught up here in terms of what direction he was going, or even if that wasn't the case, like trying to find a good placement for the strip caught him off guard. But at this point, like this game's BLoser's. Like these buggies just can't do anything against that many tanks. They just have to come in and GG. And now we see searching is going towards this direction. And BLoser meanwhile is going towards this direction. Very weird decisions from both players. I'm not sure why BLoser didn't opt to keep going this way. Maybe he was afraid that searching was in the corner. But he has vision of it, so he knows that he's not. He went for the safer option maybe. But the pressure here is on searching to do something. Like BLoser is quite happy. Like GDI players on a map like this, if you just let them sit back and mass tanks, they're going to be happy all day long. BLoser can split this, like half of them this way, half of them this way. Searching is now massing Arty, which is super troll. Might be useful to get some of the infantry, but against that many tanks, not so much. He's going to be able to get a snipe here, but he's losing his entire army trying to do it. And it looks like he's not even going to get it. So he threw his entire army there for nothing. He's got the meme Arty over here. 1 or 2 Arty can be okay, especially on the quarry over cliffs for infantry, but like getting 5 artillery is kind of a waste of money. Huge waste of money. Although BLoser's kind of just sacrificing his infantry here, a bit of a waste. He didn't have to waste them all like that. Meanwhile, he's coming in down here, he's going to clean up the refs, no problem. So many artillery. Got the refs down here. Okay, he's going to hold off this attack. But what's he going to do against all these tanks? I mean, the artillery can do some damage against tanks, but he needs to line up some turrets or something here now. This is very much panic stations. Like a wall of buggies isn't going to do much against tanks. Starting to see a switch into bikes now, which is a good call, but it's way too late. BLoser microing his tanks here to take out single units, focusing on the Arty in the back, not bad. Having some tanks up here to deal with some pressure. At this point it's GG. Well played, BLoser. Not quite sure what this was from searching, I'd expect better from him. 3 ref back here is a bit silly on a map like this. Got caught up in terms of the Apache slash airstrip. Maybe he just wasn't expecting BLoser playing his GDI or something. BLoser's attack though, he lost a lot of tanks here. I don't think he should have lost as much of the army as he did, especially attacking into the Arty here. He just sacrificed basically all of his infantry for free. It wasn't necessary. He could have kept his infantry back, let the tanks come in and do some damage. Did some nice splitting. You know, he had the base call down to here, it's pretty good. Then he opted to switch up to here. Would have liked to have seen the players contest the corner here. Like, it's the kind of favorable thing about crawling down towards the bottoms, that you can keep going and take all the downward facing refs if you want. But instead, searching opted to go up and switch, which didn't work in his favor. But interesting game, GG's. Well played, BLoser. Well played, searching.
Battle control terminated.